If you want only one skincare ingredient that can basically do it all, then you need a retinoid in your life. So today, we're gonna talk about retinoids with me. I'm Susan Yara. I'm the founder of Naturium. All right, so I'm gonna assume that you have started a skincare routine and you have the basics down. You cleanse your face, you moisturize, you wear your sunscreen, because if you're not wearing your sunscreen, then what are we even doing here right now? You have to wear the sunscreen. But once you have done all of that, the next ingredient that you need to add into your skincare routine is a retinoid. And I say a retinoid because retinoids is just a catch-all phrase for retinol, retinaldehyde, and then the prescription strength, which is usually known as tretinoin. If you've ever dealt with acne, if you've ever gone to your dermatologist and said that you want something that can really help with anti-aging, they usually will prescribe tretinoin to you. But sometimes tretinoin can be a little bit strong for your skin, especially if you're like me. I have sensitive skin when it comes to the retinoids specifically. So I like to work with something that's a little bit more gentle for my skin, but I still like to get the benefits of a retinoid. So what are those benefits? First off, retinoids are the gold standard when it comes to anti-aging. That's because prescription strength retinoids, the tretinoin that I was talking about, has been proven over and over again in testing and clinical testing to actually stimulate collagen production. So it is truly the ingredient that will do that for your skin. But that's because tretinoin is retinoic acid. So that means when you're applying it to your skin when it's prescription strength, you're hitting retinoic acid, and that's what you want to achieve, because that retinoic acid is going to stimulate collagen production. It's going to even your skin tone, smooth your skin, and just give you a much better appearance to your skin overall. The thing is, it can be a little bit strong for some people's skin. For me, it's a little bit too strong to use on a regular basis. And in my opinion, you want to use a retinoid every single night if you can. You work your way up to that. I can't do that when it comes to prescription strength. Plus, for some people, it can be a little bit costly if it's not covered by insurance, or it can also be a little bit hard to get because you have to still see a dermatologist to get your prescription. So the other options are your regular retinol, and that's retinol with an O, or retinaldehyde, which is also known as retinal with an A. So retinol with an O, retinal with an A. The two biggest differences between these, retinol, is that it takes two conversions when you apply this to your skin to get to retinoic acid. With retinaldehyde or retinal, it's only one conversion. So you're much closer to getting to that retinoic acid or that prescription strength when you're using retinal. That doesn't mean that your retinol won't work. For me, this is one of my favorite products from my brand Naturium. This is our retinol body lotion. I love a retinol because I can use this every single day. I don't have any issues with my skin. And it just means it's a little bit more of a slow and steady race to getting, that really nice, glowy, even skin texture that I want. But it also means that I don't have to worry about any kinds of issues. And when I talk about issues with your skin, sometimes when you're working your skin a little bit too hard, kind of like working out, if you overdo it, then you might actually injure yourself, or when it comes to your skin, you might irritate your skin, and then you have to take a step back, you have to pause, you have to let your skin heal, and then you have to start all over again. So sometimes you want to start a little bit slower with something like a retinol and know that you can push your skin a little bit with this, and then move on to the retinaldehyde. That said, anybody can start at any strength. You can start with a prescription strength. You can start with a retinal. My brand Naturium happens to have retinaldehyde at 0.05%, which is the one that I like to use, again, because I like to use it every single night. Or there's the 0.1% for people who like to have a little bit of a stronger percentage. Two of the big differences: the retinol body lotion is for your body, obviously, but you can also use it on your face. It's a really beautiful, creamy lotion texture. I put this on every single day. We use an encapsulated retinol because retinol, by the way, is an antioxidant, so it's also very unstable. We hear this when it comes to vitamin C, but nobody really talks about that when it comes to your retinoids. It can be very unstable, but when you use an encapsulated retinol like we do in this one, that means it's more stable. It releases slowly over time, so again, it minimizes the chances of irritation, and you just know that you're gonna get a really good experience with it. So it's a beautiful, creamy lotion. I love to put this on my face too when my skin's feeling a little bit dry. So it's a creamy lotion, and all the Naturium body products are made for the face as well, except for our KP body scrub. If you're looking for a retinol that's specifically for the face, we also sell our retinol complex serum. It's a really nice light texture, and you can wear it underneath your moisturizer. Now with our retinaldehyde cream serum, this is 0.05%. The 0.1% looks exactly the same too. You'll see it's a light texture, and it has this almost bright yellow color to it, don't worry, it won't leave your skin looking yellow. It's just the color of the retinaldehyde. Retinaldehyde can also be a little bit unstable, but you don't have to worry about that when it comes to ours because we use a microsponge technology. Think of it like a loofah. A microsponge is like a loofah. When you squeeze it, all the water comes out of it. It's the same with the microsponge technology with our retinaldehyde. Whenever you're applying it to your skin, as you apply it and massage it onto your skin, it releases the retinaldehyde over time. So again, it keeps it more stable, it slowly releases on your skin so it minimizes the chances of irritation, and it also just means that you're gonna get a really nice experience with it. When it comes to Naturium products, we like to use skincare technology, just like encapsulation and microsponge technology. The other really cool thing about this formula is we have other ingredients that work really well for your skin. For instance, we have a fermented oligopeptide in here that helps to exfoliate your skin. It's very gentle, it's non-acidic, so anyone can use it and your skin will just look a little less dull. We also have a niacin complex in here, which nourishes your skin. It's gonna hydrate, which is a nice balance when you're using actives like your retinaldehyde. And then there's also a peridot extract in here. Peridot happens to be my birthstone, so I'm just really fond of it, but it also helps to make your skin look a little bit more bright. If you're new to retinoids, make sure that you work them into your skincare routine really slowly. I like to start with 1 night a week and then move up to 2 nights a week, move up to 3 nights a week. And like I said, try to get to every single night. That's how you know that you're truly getting the benefits that you want from your retinoid. Again, you don't have to get to every single night, but if you can, you will see the best results. Slow and steady sometimes wins the race when it comes to the retinol. You can move on to the retinaldehyde afterwards. You can start with the 0.05%, then work your way to the 1%, or you can go straight to the dermatologist and go for a prescription. But I personally like to go this route because I know that I can use it every single night. And by the way, the best time to use a retinoid is at nighttime in your nighttime skincare routine. This is a body lotion. Like I said, I can use it on my face too, but it is a lotion texture. So put on all of your serums, cleanse your face, exfoliate, whatever it is that you're gonna do, then use this as one of the last steps in your skincare routine since it is a lotion. And then this one is more of like a serum texture. It's super light. So use this as a serum step. So you're gonna cleanse your face, tone your face, then put this on. You can use any of the Naturium retinoids with any other ingredients and any other products. Just know that if you're exfoliating at the same time, I personally call that a power move, but just know your skin and know that that could be a lot for your skin if you're brand new to retinoids. So go slowly, don't push yourself. And then if you're using this, put a moisturizer on top of it. It's gonna lock in those benefits, it's gonna nourish your skin, and it's gonna help to minimize any chances of irritation.